Clyde Property in Perth, award-winning letting and estate agents, proud sponsors of Saints TV.
What made you want to be a manager?
Well, I think when you're being a player and you've been in the game a long time, you want to, it's in your blood to stay in football. So the natural progression when you finish playing is to become a coach or a manager. I went into goalkeeping coaching initially, and then got an opportunity to manage in the Irish League. So it was something that I always wanted to do. I wanted to stay in the game as long as possible, and that gave me the best opportunity, either as a coach or as a manager. And I've fulfilled, a goalkeeping coaching role at Norwich, assistant manager's role at St Johnstone, and goalkeeping coaching role at Northern Ireland, and manager in the Irish League, and then obviously St Johnstone. So it was always something that I wanted to do, stay in the game as long as possible, because when you're involved in it, it plays such a huge part of your life, and sometimes it's all what you know, and that's you want to stay in.
When do you tell the players when they're starting?
Well, we mix it up. That's a good question. We mix it up. In the main, I'll name the team on a Friday. They probably have a fair idea of the team on a Thursday. We do some work on a Thursday towards Saturday. We do a light session on the Friday, and then we name the team and do a little bit of shape and set plays. Sometimes I leave it to just before kick-off to keep people on their toes. But in the main, I would name it the day before.
What was I getting through to the Scottish Cup? Oh yeah, I missed a few. Okay, because I've just went from there down to there.
Alright.
So if you could sign any Saints player, who would it be and why?
Any player for Saints? I would like to sign, and he's just on TV there, Aguero at Man City, because he's a tremendous goal scorer.
Who is the funniest Saints player?
The funniest Saints player?
Yeah.
I know some that think they're funny, but they're not. Crofty makes me laugh, but not by anything that he, just his antics. Murray Davison is quite funny. Big Eastie's got a dry sense of humour, and you've the deadpan ones, the ones with the one-liners with Dave Mackay and that, and Stephen Anderson, the older school. So I would say they would, if I'm saying the funniest, I would have to say Big Eastie makes me laugh. Yeah.
What is the biggest stadium you've ever played at?
Biggest stadium I ever played at? There's quite a few in the Premier League, but I'm just trying to think. In Kiev, I forget what it was called because it's way back, it's over 20 years ago, in the Ukraine. I think their stadium held about 85, 90,000. So it would have been one of the Kiev teams that the national team played in Ukraine. That would have been the biggest. It wasn't a particularly nice stadium, but it was the biggest stadium.
What was like getting through to the Scottish Cup final and lifting the cup?
Oh, that was brilliant. I mean, that was the perfect end to what I thought was a really good season from the players, and for the club not to have won it and be the first team to win it, first manager to win it. It was extra special, and the whole cup run, there was a lot of excitement about it, and I loved every minute of it. And cup final day was a great experience, and one that'll live long with me for a long time, and one that I think the players can look back and take a lot of satisfaction out. So it was a great day.
What are your hobbies outside football?
I like golf. I'm trying to get fit at the minute, although you wouldn't know it by looking at me, so I like going out on my bike and cycling. But really golf. Golf is probably the one sport that if I had enough money and was retired, that I'd be playing it every day. I'm not very good, I'm not as good as Callum. Callum's a really good golfer, but I love golf. I love the challenge of it, and I like the going out and playing with people and the social life of it as well.
What is your favourite holiday location?
My favourite holiday location is Portugal, Quinta do Lago. I go there every year and play a bit of golf. Usually meet up with some managers and players that I played with, and just really relax. But some great golf courses, good beaches, and really good restaurants, and it's pretty close to get to. So Portugal, the Algarve in Portugal, it would be my favourite.
Is Sweet Caroline your favourite song?
You probably think it should be now, but no. My favourite song, I don't really have a favourite song. I think I'm a big Van Morrison fan, which all the younger people won't really know. But I quite like Van Morrison, but I haven't really got a favourite song.
Do you play any musical instruments?
No, I am tone deaf. Can't play a musical instrument. Can't sing, even though I did try to sing in the cup final day. So musical instruments, no.
What is your favourite meal?
Favourite meal? Well, I like the obvious steak and chips one. I like a nice meal, but I like Thai food. I like Thai curries. So I would probably go for a Thai curry.
Do you play FIFA?
No. See, short answer. No, I don't play it. I know all the lads play it. I could say I'm too old to play it. Right, well done. Thank you. And just before you go, I've got you a wee shirt. Don't know if he's your favourite player, but one of Chris Miller's shirts, and all the lads have signed it for you today.
Yeah.
All right. And I hope I've enjoyed that, and I hope you bring us luck today and we get 3 points.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. No problem.